blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time. That's my girl right there. Hello, everybody.
Salutations.
I'm wondering if it's me. I look a little dark. I don't know.
Yeah, you do look a little dark. What happened?
Okay. I think it's the wrong camera. Hold on a sec. I could do that. There we go. All right.
Hey, now.
What's happening, Miss
happening?
We're here. Oh,
We
good
made
evening,
it.
everybody. Good evening,
Hey, y'all.
everybody. It is another Thursday night with my girl, Crazy Carla.
Yeah.
Man, how was your week?
My week was good, actually. I had a very good week.
Okay.
So I'm happy, I've been teaching them little children all week, but I enjoyed it. Today was my last day because I got a job.
Oh, congratulations.
Not substituting anymore, so I start Monday. But I'm gonna miss my babies because school is out tomorrow because of Easter.
Right.
So it was kind of bittersweet today. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because if they pay what other jobs pay, I still be over them.
I feel you. Yeah,
and that's the same because teachers don't make much money, but that's the reality,
Yeah, that is a sad reality.
It is.
Teachers are the backbone of the community, man.
They have our children all day.
That part, and then get paid peanuts.
It's crazy. You do not even know the half of what teachers have to put up with.
Oh,
it will make your mind go crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm grateful for the opportunity and the experience. It was great, and maybe I can revisit it later. I don't know. We'll see. But how was your week?
My week was good. It was I actually I had PTO that I took for Wednesday. So I had a longer week because, as you know, I don't work today, tomorrow, or Saturday. So mostly because also I got to work Sunday, which is Easter itself, which, it is what it is.
Are they paying you double time for working on Easter?
I don't think it's a federal holiday. It's a holiday, but it's not federal. So.
Okay.
But, I am myself and Dimples. We're going to go to church together. So,
Oh, nice.
I'm grateful for that. So it's going to be a good night.
I get that. Well, today is my Bean. Y'all know my Bean, my great niece. She turned a year old today. My Beanie Weenie. And then Pinky's birthday is Saturday, and she'll be 7, y'all. Wow. Can y'all believe Pinky gonna be 7?
Wow. Time flies.
It does, but I'm grateful. Well, I'm glad you had a good week. I'm glad you and Freckles, my girl. I'm glad you and you call her Dimples. I said Freckles, Dimples.
I was gonna say she too dark. I don't recall Freckles, but whatever.
I have freckles. I'm dark skin. I guess it just depends. But anyway, let's get to the sponsors.
As always. So let's go ahead and jump into the sweetest lime.
The sweetest lime. You see it. My hair is always, she keeps my hair groomed. She's done my hair for what? Oh my God, a long time. How old is her child? Let me see. 15 years? So a long time.
Shoot, I
And
wouldn't.
she's amazing, right? And she does everything. She is the natural hair guru. She colors, she cuts, she does blocks, she does, anything regarding hair. She's on it, She's also one of the lead instructors over at Ashtray Cosmetics. She just did a lock class that she had quite a few people, if you follow her on her page. I mean, she's amazing. So here's the thing. Call her if you want to sell. You can call her at 336-734-3307. She has a brick and mortar location that is now a full service spa. She has massage therapists in there as well as nail technicians. She also has another lady in there that does natural hair as well, who's amazing. So go see her, hit the QR code. If you're looking for her on the social medias, you can put in at the sweetest line on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And on Facebook, she's Micaiah Mitchell. And whenever you reach out to her, please let her know Carla sent you. Okay.
Indeed.
Second, we have intuitive readings by Myra. Just that. Intuitive readings by Myra. Myra is amazing. She literally takes your energy, reads it, and tells you what your energy tells her to tell you. And it's crazy. And if you've never had it done, you should do it. I mean, with no delay. And I know you're saying, Carla, well, if she's local, I can't do it. Yes, she can. She has virtual readings as well. So if you're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and you want to go see her in person, you can call her at 336-480-1653. If you're not in Winston-Salem or somewhere close enough to drive, you could go to Intuitive Readings by Myra, and that's MYRA.com, and book her there. But most importantly, tell her when you book her that Carla sent you, okay? And then third, we have Myra again, but this time it's Made with Love by Myra. And Myra makes the most fabulous things, y'all. Look, these are some of the things that she makes. She makes candles, she makes body scents, she makes body butters, you name it, y'all. She makes the trinkets, the jewelry. She's amazing, okay? She's a creative. So you're not going to keep her in one lane, okay? That's what you're not going to do. So what? So when you go on Made with Love by Myra.co, no M.co, okay? Make sure that you let her know Carla sent you, okay?
All righty. So tell us a little bit about your guests that you have tonight.
Tonight's guest is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Now, people jokingly call me the to-be queen, but baby, let me tell you, I am not. But let me tell you who he is. Karanita V. Harrelson. This chick right here that's coming on, she gonna tell y'all how many movies she in, y'all. And when y'all eyeballs go do like this, if you watch Tubi, you know who she is. If you watch Amazon Prime, you know who she is. She's literally in a lot of movies. And she's a phenomenal actress. Hell, until a few minutes ago, I didn't know she could sing. She was out here singing her ass off, won't she? I said, what is happening? Okay, so now she sings, she act, and we're going to find out what else she do. So, with no further delay, we welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions the Miss Karanita V. Harrelson, actress extraordinaire. Hey, girl! How you doing? I can't hear you. I heard you perfectly a little while ago. Try it again.
Do you have a mute button on your headset? No, we can't hear you. Do you have a mute button on your headset? Oh, okay. Do this for me. Bounce out and come back in That usually fixes it. All right. You might have got a call at the time you were here.
Oh yeah, put your phone on vibrate. Look, let me tell her that was good because you know everybody
All the
and
time.
they mama always call and text me while I'm podcasting. I don't know why because my show is 8 p.m. Thursday Eastern Standard Time every Thursday.
Mm,
This is episode 102. So we've been doing this for a minute,
no
and
doubt.
people still call me on Thursday.
What you doing?
What you doing, girl? What? What? So yes.
It
But
is
they say,
all
"Are you
good.
doing your fun?" Look, sometimes we do a replay, y'all. When things are, there she go.
What about now?
Yes,
Hey,
indeed.
baby, we
All
here
right.
now. That's what it was. See, we good now, girls. So put your phone on silent or vibrate because what's gonna happen is when people call you and stuff, it's gonna do that to you.
Oh wow, I'm not even on my phone.
Oh, well, see, that's crazy because people love to do that. And it
Yeah.
messes me up. So, but no, I can hear you crystal clear now. Hi, Sid.
Hey,
How
we
you
in
feeling? Oh,
here.
what you drinking, girl? What you drinking?
It's spiked. It's got some rum in it. Ah.
Oh, what kind of rum? Spice rum or the fruit rum, the fruity rum?
Oh, you know, I try to keep it simple. It's just gold Bacardi.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Bacardi Gold. Yes. Okay. I'm a rum girl. I love rum. I love rum. It's
I love
Italian.
rum.
Yes, girl. Can't help it. Like it like that. So that's what it is. Um, Karenita,
Yes.
how many movies? How many movies have you made?
I really please charge it to mine and not my heart. When I say I've lost count, I mean that. And that's because I don't want to leave anything out that's out
Yes,
there.
give me a
So
number. Are you close? You close to 100, aren't you?
no, not yet. We knocking though. We knocking. We working on it. We working on it. I
50. You
say
got at least 50.
we at least 20. I'll say about 2025
That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot.
It is.
And you were on the show with Clayton. What's his name? Carlton
Carlton
with
Clay.
with my sis Javelda and with
Yes.
my Carlos. You were on
Yes.
that, and that was a
Yes.
good show. What was the name of that show?
That was in the nick of time.
In the Nick of Time, y'all. That's a good show. And she was on there. That's when I first discovered you.
Okay. Okay.
And then I started seeing you popping up on Tubi every time I turned on Tubi. I said, damn, how many movies she got? And we kind of run in the same circles. I would see you at stuff. And then I met you in person for the first time last year when
You had your premiere.
Brandon, yes,
Yes.
did Grip. Yeah.
Yes.
So it was just so dope to meet you in person. Oh, excuse me. Look, this pollen, y'all. This pollen got a hold of me. Let me tell you.
You'll
It's
do
been
it.
messing me up. It is gangster. Okay. Last week I sounded like Louise Jefferson. I'm not digging in my nose, y'all. My nose red like it wanted to come out. Don't do that. So you're in 20 plus almost 30 movies.
I would
That's a
say
lot of
so.
movies. People don't know that's a lot of movies. Like I thought I was doing something with my little 7 movies. No, ma'am. Okay. 8, maybe 9. This chick that said she done got almost 30 movies. I want y'all to understand. Did you send Troy any clips of any of your movies?
And see, that's what I was saying earlier. Like when I say I just got that message earlier today, I didn't somehow I didn't see it. The last message I got was send the pictures. So I sent those and then I got the voice message. But the in between, like I literally just caught it today and was like, oh my gosh.
And you could have sent it to him. I mean, he would have had it on here tonight, girl. He would have had us like, but it's okay. It's all right. We're just gonna, because the people will trust me. If you go to Tubi, we just gonna start naming movies. Now, the one that I thought was so funny is the one you were in with my son. I call him my son, Kevin Stone, because he played my son in Her Story, His Truth, and I love Kevin. He's like my son. um, where the girl came home to see her daddy, and her daddy was dead, child. And you was the where I say you were the comic relief in that movie. I hollered. I said, "This girl is crazy." Okay, and it was really good. And then now you got this new movie out that's a thriller where you acting a whole fool in this movie.
Ma'am, all I'm gonna
What's the
say
name of that
is
movie?
the assistant too. And
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say is I am innocent. I am Christian and God fearing, and I know nothing of these activities that this young lady was doing in this script. All I know is that bring her to life and then leave her right there on the set. Leave her right there, like Yeah.
I said, "What is happening?"
It was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was a
Y'all
lot
gotta
going on.
watch it. It's called The Assistant 2, and it's on Tubi, right?
Yeah, a family affair. Yes, it's on Tubi as we speak.
Yes, it is good. Okay. So, Karanita, tell the people where you're from and where you're at.
Okay. Originally I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. Born
Oh,
and
okay.
raised. Um, an Aggie kid. Uh,
Ooh.
that's what I like to affectionately call it because my grandmother taught over was one of the first teachers or professors over there in North Carolina A&T.
Aggie Pride.
Aggie pride.
That's my
So,
school.
so
Yeah.
it's blue and gold all the way through the veins.
Yes.
But I'm still in North Carolina. I love North Carolina to death. I've been a number of places, but there's nothing like North Carolina. It's kind of hard to beat. It really is. So and that's just how I've been. I plan on having properties, of course, here and there, but North Carolina will always be home.
Right.
Always be
Right.
home.
I was born in Greensboro too. I was born in Greensboro and I lived some here and there, but Winston's been my home. I've been here since I was a teenager.
Mm.
So, minus college, this is where I have been. So, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Why you girl?
Yeah.
Oh hell, you real crazy. You November, you October Scorpio.
I'm a November Scorpio.
Oh Lord. That's why, girl. That is what it is.
And I'm close to the end with a Virgo mother and a Capricorn daddy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You have two earth signs as your parents, and you're a
Yes.
water sign.
Yes.
Did they understand that your emotionalism?
Yes.
I know that Virgo and you had a time, didn't you? You and your mama.
Man.
I know, because Virgos, they come across. I'm not gonna say they heartless because they not. They some of the sweetest people.
Definitely not.
If they like you, but they can be very. They can make you feel like, damn, dude, I'm out of them. Like, and the men are terrible because I know I wasted a couple of years of my life on one.
Oh.
So, yeah, I know about it. But
my dad is a military gentleman, but he's real laid back. He's like super, super cool. And my mom
is
is
he a December
so down to earth.
Capricorn? Or is he
January? January.
My father is too. January 14th. My father was his birthday.
Yeah.
And my uncle T.Y. is January the 18th, 19th. Oh no. Yeah. Most of my
Okay.
friends are Capricorns and Scorpios. It's really weird.
It's like
But I'm a
Cancer.
Leo, so I get along with most anybody unless you don't get along with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I
So
know.
some people understand it. Some people can't handle Leos, but other people love us.
Man, I like everybody. I love
I'm
those who
like
love
most
me.
people, but Virgos, they try you.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, my mom's super cool though.
So that means she was and is that whose closet you be in with the wig videos, girl?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
over you. That's what you should have sent in, Karenita. Look, when we go to break, I want you to send that to Troy because I'll be damned if the people don't need to see that. I love every time you be in the closet with them wigs, I be in here hollering. I said, this girl is really crazy.
I'm gonna
Okay.
sneak back in there. I'm trying to sneak in there when she ain't there, and then sometimes I don't care. I just go right past her and with my light and everything. Like I'm gonna be in here. I'm gonna talk to one of your girls up in here, play in your closet.
So you still live with your mom?
No, I don't still live with her,
Oh, okay.
man. I don't still. Don't want to sit there and put that narrative out there. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
here. My parents are older,
Oh,
so
okay.
I
You
help
help
teach.
take care of things. And do you have children?
Yes, I
You
do.
do, Karenita.
Yeah.
Karenita, you look like you 12.
Well, that's my kid right there. That's my son. He's 10.
Oh, and that's your only one?
This my one and only, and I have
Girl,
my
that's
goddaughter.
enough. That's enough. And you have what?
And I have my goddaughter. But this
Oh,
my son.
him. He is princess. Karenina, I did not know you were a mother.
Yeah, I keep him under lock and key because social media is for business and the
Right, I
kind of
get
movies
that.
that I'm in. I just like to keep him protected.
Right,
So,
I get it. Nah, I
uh,
show my grandkids and shit. I don't care. But
but
because if
definitely not
anybody think
hiding
it's a
him.
member,
Yeah, I'm definitely a mom,
yeah,
big mom.
that's beautiful. So you're an actress. So we're gonna talk about that because being an actress is not always the easiest thing because sometimes you got to go here, you got to take the time to learn your scripts, you got to get into character, and then you just said, I'm a mom to a 10-year-old boy. Oh my God, that's a lot. And you have elderly parents. And what people don't understand is when your parents start getting older, you start becoming their parent too.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Because listen, my mama.
It's so hard raising them too. It's so
Try,
hard.
try, hear me. But she took care of me, so we're gonna take care of her. That's how it works, right?
Exactly.
But it's just so
Exactly.
interesting when that dynamic starts shifting, and then you're out here trying to, because we gotta pay our bills. So I'm
Hmm.
sure you have a regular, real job like me. You told me,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
because the baby got to eat. And,
Yes. Now
and
I do
by the
work
baby,
from
I
home.
mean you. Okay.
I do work
And
from the house though. Yes, I definitely do.
isn't that the best though?
It is.
I'm
I'm never going
sorry.
back. Ever, 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 ever going back. Like you have to drag me back to an office. Why? Why?
I hear
But
you. Look, I
why?
just been a substitute teacher and I actually loved it because I love kids.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't pay them. And I don't know how they live, how they survive.
It's criminal. It's criminal, and it's always been criminal, even ever since we were kids. The way the teacher and the way they are compensated for their time is ridiculous, and has always been an issue that has not been addressed yet by now administration. Like it's nothing been addressed for it.
So girl, today I taught fourth grade, okay?
That's what grade
And
my son's in.
them little kids be musty and smelling and stuff. And I said, that's the age. I have noticed when I teach fourth grade, I call them the funky bunch. Cause the little boys, and the little girls, they chemistry starting to change. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
you just be in there and they be pooping and stuff and laughing, and you be wanting to jump out the window but you can't do that because it's kids, right?
Right.
So you are mom to a 10-year-old boy, and they do the most stuff.
Very busybodied, and yeah, like he's
Is
a
he in
grown
the
boy.
video games? Is he a video game boy?
So he's definitely always attached to some type of iPad, tablet. He loves Roblox. We got him a PS5, but I think it's more so they might as well move that PS5 into my room so I could play it because he's not playing it, and so therefore,
What?
um, I think yeah, he just wanted it to have it and
Are you
figured out.
serious? Girl, I'm sorry. I'm looking for my fan. All of a sudden, I saw a hot flash. Oh, God. Help me,
You over
Lord.
here looking for your fan, and my fan is upstairs, honey.
Honey, when we go to break, because look, in a few minutes, we're going to show the artist of the week. You could go get the, because see, I'm going through hot flash. I can't.
Whew.
Girl, I'm going through these hot flashes. And so, what made you start acting? We're going to discuss that right before we go to the break. When did you decide? How long have you been acting, one? And when did you decide, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, entertainment is always something that I've wanted to do. I've been acting since I was in the second grade, doing stage plays and skits and even creating my own basically platform for myself to do something in
Okay.
throughout the years. And I didn't realize that until I was an adult. Like, oh, I've been walking this path for a long time. I would
Okay.
say that I went full throttle around 2016-ish.
Okay.
And as far as acting wise, because I was an artist first, as a musical artist first. But when I started to decide to go full throttle in acting, it was more so it was like my personal middle finger to what I felt were my adversaries. And I always, not necessarily, I don't think it was arrogance. I mean, at the time, my inner saboteur was saying that's arrogance, but it was more so like I just knew that this was something that I wanted to do and I'm supposed to do. So I would say 2017, I think God gave me an opportunity and I took it. He's always been there and put me in position. I got to meet Carlson behind the scenes one season with Lover's Lane. And after watching the season, like I literally talked myself into a position with Carlson. I was like, yeah, so you need a girl that comes on and she needs to like rock the lane because you got these guys here and it's like, where's the lesbian? Like I literally just came up with a character and was like, yeah, that's what's missing. What's missing. And I've been going ever since.
Wow, that is crazy. But that's how life is, right?
Right.
Sometimes.
Not to mention, me and my brother, we made a movie by accident. That was beforehand. If you and I'll send you all the clips. But my original baby and always gonna be my baby would be our movie Wanderlust Noir, and it started out to be a music video for one of my brother's songs, and it just blossomed into a living, breathing film that's based off an album of
You
his.
said Wanderlust Noir, like Noire, French?
Noir without the E, but you could
Noir.
definitely
So
find it
that's
on
French as
YouTube.
well. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm going to look that up. Okay. So y'all heard it out there in internet land, Wanderlust Noir on YouTube. So y'all
It's
go
on
check that
YouTube.
out. Wow. So what we're getting ready to do now is we're going to go to the artist of the week. So you can go grab your pen if you want to. You can fill up your drink. That's what. Look, I'm sipping slow today.
Yeah, right.
And then we'll come back.
All righty, great stuff. So tonight we're doing one of our faithful artists. This is Demi Day, and this song is called Void. Let's check it out.
Okay.
It's Demi Day. Free my mind and leave the world behind. I buried all my time. I know it's all a lie. Okay, I've been out of my mind. Ain't been stressing about time, pressing rewind, see what I find. I reached the peak from behind. Yesteryear when I grind, future gon' shine. Know what I stand on and know what I land on. Oceans are blue, we lay the sand on and we put our hands on every blessing and every lesson we need. Put my depression to sleep. Know my expression is better whenever I speak, whenever I breathe. Know that I am if I can. This for the clan, this for the whole crew who support me, even in moments they don't understand. This ain't for the gram, this for my soul. Let it take hold, making me whole. Some of my parts be better when I take it back to the start, back to the heart and all of that. Cardiovascular center legit. One with the rhythm, impeccable system. If they cannot match it, I don't really feel them. They cannot catch it, I ain't really near them. They are not true, I won't really hear them. One with myself, can't really fear them. Know that I'm up, no need to revere them. All that I am is all that I be. I do this for me, this is the void. Do this for me, this is the void. Do this for me. Free my mind and leave the world behind. I buried all my time. I know it's all a lie. Free my mind and leave the world behind. I buried all my time. I know it's all a lie.
And that is our girl Demi Day with Void. And if you are an independent artist or a spoken word poet or up and coming comedian looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. But Blast is also looking for the fans. So if you're a fan of great music, you too can go to blastmusic247.com, register as a unlimited fan, and get access to hundreds of independent music. Blast, we're changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, Miss Carla, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Troy. That's Troy, the super producer. So, you're acting. Okay, let's go back because this question I just threw down on the sheet when we were waiting. Ma'am, I did not know you could sing like that.
Oh.
Oh, nothing. Y'all, she was out here just humming earlier. And I was like, excuse me? I was like, oh, you can sing too? Okay. Well, there's that. So you can sing, you can act, you're funny as hell. What else you do, child? What else are your superpowers?
Oh my goodness. I tumble rocks.
What do you mean you tumble rocks?
I tumble rocks and crystals and make them shiny and smooth.
Like crystals? Yeah, like what I wear? Like these crystals?
Yeah.
Like these crystals?
Yeah, like
Look,
these
all
crystals.
I
Randoms. They're just randoms.
That's crazy. But you know what? That doesn't shock me because you're a Scorpio and y'all are the queens and kings of all things mysterious and otherworldly. And a lot of people don't know that. So, yeah. Okay. So, what's your next big project? Are you filming anything? Are you on North Cac this season?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
So
I think
know
the episode already premiered, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I am on North Cac. I play one of the detectives.
minute, have the new episodes already been
on? So they've been dropping periodically.
So I got to catch up then. Oh, I was gonna say, because I'm gonna tell you the last one, and I asked her to be on the show too, and hopefully she'll be on here soon. She just had a birthday the other day. Ty's homegirl that plays on
Gigi.
Yes, Gigi.
Good
No,
old
not
Gigi.
Gigi.
No,
not Gigi.
Sharon.
Yes, the chocolate one. Coco. Her. Yes, I hope to have her on soon because she's a phenomenal actress too. She's dope.
I love Honey Bunny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so I just I enjoy working with Ty. I did counterplay with him, and Frank for Show Child, and that was so girl. That episode with Frank for Show was one of my highest rated episodes because that's another crazy Scorpio, and baby, we was on here cutting up, drinking, and talking. But that's how he is in real life. So
right.
Like I'd be like, how do you play the characters that you are? But I guess people can say the same thing about me because they say you always end up playing somebody's mama or auntie or whatever. And I was like, well, and I get paid to do it. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
I'll be the auntie, the granny, the sister, the daughter, the baby. I'll be the baby. Don't
you said you'll be the baby. Look,
I'll be the baby. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me.
Baby, I do hell. I'll be whatever you make. With the magical makeup, I could be a white woman, Chinese. What you want? Okay. Because I can find the accent and do it. You understand me?
Okay.
So that's wonderful. So what advice would you give somebody coming behind you? Like if you had somebody and you were mentoring them, which is another thing. I think all actresses, if you've acted for a certain number of years, you should have somebody who mentors you. Mm-hmm. And you should have somebody you're mentoring who you look out for when you can. Do you have a mentor and do you have a mentee?
Oh man, I have plenty.
Okay.
Plenty. I would say my brother was one of my first initial mentors and still my number one, my partner. And then Nelson J. Davis has been excellent. Ty has been excellent. Carlton Clay, excellent. Those like my big three.
Okay.
And then as far as, I'll be honest with you, I probably would have a actress or actor mentor, but it was more so I'm more influenced than anything else with that. So what's a good word? Not necessarily adaptable, but I'm like a sponge. I see value in the interactions that I have with my peers. So that experience itself is more so like a mentorship to me.
Right.
To put it in those type of words. If he was to say like direct influences, I would say I fell asleep every night growing up watching Comic View religiously.
Oh, okay.
And then when I was able to, I watched Def Comedy Jam. I watched all the like comedians and things like that. Robert Townsend's special with Debbie Allen specials. Anything. Whoopi Goldberg was an influence, like really, really rough and tough. And like I said, okay, like so. I don't know. My advice would be, first of all, as a woman, a Black woman, just existing, period, you have to have sheer audacity.
Yes.
And you have to, no matter what, if this is something that you want to do, if you go to sleep wanting to be on set, if you wake up talking about being on set, then that's where you're supposed to be. I need you to move and act like that's where you're supposed to be.
Wow.
And be upstanding, like, and even if you're not number one on the call sheet, move like you are number one on the call sheet and treat it as such. And that's basically basically it. Treat it like it's your lover, and give it that attention, give it that respect and that space. Because people don't. I mean, if you sit back and you find yourself watching reality shows all day and so on and so forth, which I have no problem with. I used to binge watch. I had my times. I used to binge watch those certain ones or whatnot. But if you're
Right,
sitting back
right.
watching reality shows all day, then and you're gonna soak up that energy or whatnot. So
Mhm.
I would say definitely pick your favorite actress and just start looking at their catalog and learning the monologues, start embodying those characters that you wanted to be. I would say I did. It was a part like in 2016 that I felt I was like I wanted to be the vixen. I remember verbatim when I met Nelson for the first time. I said, "Yo, I'm trying to be your twin. What's up? I'm trying to be the yin to your yang. What's up? How do I? What's up?" And it's like we've kind of clicked ever since on that note.
Okay.
So I mean, if you know, my first celebrity crush or one of my first celebrity crushes was Angelina Jolie, and she did the movie
Mhm.
Gia, which came on HBO. It was a biopic about the supermodel, the very first
Gia.
considered supermodel. And
Yeah, that was
I
good.
remember the feeling I got watching those scenes, falling in love with this actress, and just like, yo, she's incredible. I'm going to do that. I want to do that,
Yeah,
and I want to be that type of actress. And so that's how I started to move and just act like you belong. So that would be my advice. Soak up all that you can. Be a sponge. Don't be, um, don't ever think that you're um not somebody that's teachable, you know.
right.
Start learning some monologues, start practicing, start like if that's your favorite movie, then and that's your favorite character, you need to know her lines. And then at that on top of that, knowing her lines, know her, be her. So they're not even lines that you're given, like you're literally embodying the moment in the story. So that would just be my little tidbits or whatnot. Um,
That's good advice.
mhm,
That's good advice. Uh, I was just sitting here thinking about that, like, okay. Yeah, well, and it's weird because I did well. I didn't know I was going to grow up and be a comedian. I would say that I've always been funny, but I never knew that I was going to grow up and be a comedian. Now I did think that I was going to be a dancer,
mhm,
or I was going to be like maybe a drummer,
mhm,
but never did I think comedian. You know what I mean? And I always love acting and doing dramatical stuff, dramatical. Okay, but being an actress never really crossed my mind until I went to college. And I started seeing theater people, and I was like, oh, I can do that. Like, I do that, you know?
right.
And so for me, for comedy, it was definitely Whoopi Goldberg. I
Mhm.
remember sneaking and watching her because I had no business watching her when I was watching her because I was a kid. I was listening to Red Fox and LaWanda Page. I mean, I'm dating
Mhm.
myself. I mean, I am in my 50s. But these were the people I listened to, And I was like, okay. And then the good Loretta Devine. Then people
Yeah.
always tell me, you remind me of Loretta Devine. And I said, well, shit, that's good. Because I could remind you of somebody you don't like.
Okay.
And I look up to her. I look up to her and Aunt Jennifer Lewis. Definitely Aunt Jennifer. So that's why when people say you always playing somebody mama aunt, so do they. And they paid. And they doing what they want to do. So I'll be that. I don't have no problem. When you say that to me and you think you're insulting me, you're not.
Okay.
You're not insulting me at all. So you know, as we progress in this acting game, have you
Mm-hmm.
given thought to producing your own projects
It's
now?
Now it's funny you say that. I did. Well, I am in the process of post production with my first film, and it's now funny as it may be. I made two films, and
Oh,
so it's already a beginning franchise that I am confident with. It's called Vicious Roses. My goal is to at least have a premiere by July at the very latest in the theater.
please let
Um,
me know. Oh my God, I'll be there.
yes, absolutely. We're in the works. We working, we talking, we fin because the film is basically done. It's like nooks and crannies here and there, but the films are done. Um, it was definitely from beginning to end. Yeah, it's just one of those. I don't have a distributor just yet, but I'm definitely in the process of creating a demand for it. And hopefully we'll have that teaser or that trailer by the end of the month.
That is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
that's
how does
that.
that make you feel? Like, wow, it's yours.
Um it's surreal. I feel like once I start to get on it and things like that, it's really gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is real. This is real right now. Because I've shot videos and directed videos, this, that, and the third, but this was the first project that from beginning to end that I wrote and produced and casted and shot and directed,
And how long did it
starred
take you
in.
to film it? How long did it take?
So realistically, if I were to say, because I broke it up, but realistically, if I were to put everything consecutively, I would say about 2 weeks to film everything, maybe 2 weeks altogether.
You used your own cameras or you had a camera guy?
We used our own cameras between me and my brother. Yeah.
Wow. That's something I'm really leaning towards, like maybe learning some behind the scenes stuff. But I'm definitely in front of the screen, in the front of the camera person, but I'd be wanting, just because I'm a nosy person, I'm not going to say nosy. I'm a curious person and
Right.
I want to know what's going on with whatever I'm involved in. And I want to know all the aspects of it. So, like what you was singing, and I want to know who wrote this. What were they thinking when they wrote it?
Right.
Who played this? Just the different things. And I think when you have an inquisitive mind, it makes you a better entertainer because
Mm-hmm.
you're always thinking, how would that person react to me doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what do you do? How do you get ready for a scene? How do you get ready for a character? Are you the person that for the week of, because like for me, especially if it's something that I have to change my accent,
Mm-hmm.
that week before I film, I'm talking like that the whole time unless I'm at work.
Right. For me, I mean, to be quite honest, it's a wig thing for me. It's the
You
hair.
said once you put the hair on, here she
Once
comes. The
I put
spirit
the
comes
hair
with
on,
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and let it ride and see what happens. It's definitely a wig hair thing for me. Like that's the
Okay.
main component. Um, and just let it go from there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't think about that till you asked me, and now that I'm thinking about, it, like, yes, it really starts with the hair. You could ask anybody, be like, hey, every now and again, I'm like, hey, do you think she's blonde? I think
Yeah,
she might be
I mean,
blonde.
everybody has their way of
Yeah,
getting into their character. And for me, it's once the clothes come on. I'm like,
that, all
I'm the
that.
person. Okay, listen, I got this chick's clothes on. I'm this chick.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So I mean, because I don't really, I mean, I change my hair, yeah, but I mean, it's I don't put wigs on because I got too much hair to be wearing a wig. Let's be real.
That's
But
what's up, though.
but I'm gonna try it because I am getting ready to throw my hat in the ring and audition to be Sister Mary Clarence for Sister Act.
Okay, come on, come on.
So, I just got to get these knees, in configuration. So that's another reason I've been losing weight because I know that is a dance. She do a lot of dancing and singing. Hell, I got to be in shape, don't I?
Yeah,
So
you definitely have to be healthy so you can keep up
yeah,
breathing, singing, all of it.
and people don't realize it's hard to dance and sing at the same time.
That is it.
Some people
Very.
make it look so effortless, but let me
They
tell
do.
you, it's not.
And see, that was me. I wasn't a big dancer. Like I could give you a cute little 8 count here and there, but I wasn't a big dancer. You know, I can sing. Very much Whitney
Carolina.
Houston. I'ma stand still in my gown and I'ma sing the house down. But you want me to do what? You want me to do what? Let's call Sierra in and she can teach her, right? And she can do the dancing and I can still perform, but I'm not gonna dance. I'm just gonna do a little boogie,
You said
that
you're gonna do a little
everybody can
bob.
do. Yeah, everybody
Okay.
can do this dance. I'm just gonna make it look cool. But everybody there's not a soul that can do it.
Yeah. I get
That's where
that.
I'm at. It's simple 8 counts that everybody could do in their chair.
The TLCs. That's what I call it. You know how they had the little
Okay, the easy bops.
okay, or like total, they do
Right, it's
I call it the liquor
exactly,
house. I call it the liquor house league. Look, you be like, hey,
exactly like so.
okay.
You ain't never
Yeah.
seen Total not one time do a sync dance or nothing. Maybe one video.
They like,
One.
listen, this is what we are right here in New York.
Like
Get over it.
everybody do this. Everybody do this. We gonna do this, and then we gonna
I
shimmy,
love it.
and that's the only moves we're gonna do. But it's gonna look like we did a full set.
Yes. Yes. I love it. Carolina, you are so crazy. So listen, your new movie's coming out. That's dope. I mean, that's so dope. That's something I aspire to do. I want to put out a play. I want to put out
Mhm.
something, so I can say that's mine. I did
Do
that.
it. Do it, baby.
And you got to get with the right people.
Right.
You got to have the right people supporting you and surrounding you when you're in this business because there's a
Mhm.
lot of snakes in the grass out here.
Unfortunately. Now that's in now I feel like that's in every industry. Like there's gonna be a snake in the grass that's gonna be trying
Yes.
to bite at your ankles. And this one in particular, because you are around skilled professionals that act well. You definitely have to have a high level of discernment in this avenue, and you definitely need to have thick skin.
Mm.
um so yeah, I've had some experiences that I wouldn't necessarily share with anyone, but it just lets me know, like, okay, all right, I mean, at the end of the day, we cool, but this is a business. It's still my business, and I'm very serious about it.
Yes.
Even harder than my art. Okay, so um
Even harder
yeah,
than your art?
even harder than the art, like because the business got to be right. You can't have my art if you're not gonna have the business
Oh,
right.
absolutely. Yeah, and that's something I'm learning too. Like having just recently been unemployed unexpectedly, right?
Mhm.
If you don't have some side hustles, what you gonna do?
Because baby, the role can come today and you get paid, and then it'll be months before the next role. So definitely have backup. Period. You need to have some type of income I like to call it passive income. Everybody wants passive income, but I need that guaranteed. I need that guaranteed.
You said you need aggressive income. I
I
need the
need
money to
money.
just chase me down and slap me across the face. Say,
Okay.
here I am.
All
Here,
that.
as my grandbaby say, here I'm else.
I need all my coin. All the coin. So
Yes. Well,
definitely
Carolyn,
gotta be careful, and then read what you're signing. Read what you're signing, read your contracts, and
and
make
if
sure
you
that
don't
there's paperwork
understand it, get somebody
involved.
else to read it.
And make sure there's paperwork involved. If there's no
Yes,
paperwork involved, like it didn't
that's a
happen,
red
you
flag.
might as well say it didn't happen.
Yes. Oh my God.
But that's just
That's like me with listen with me with comedy. People be tripping out because I be like, deposit. Where can I send you a copy of the contract? Because I'm not just doing this is not a hobby. Okay, because people love to label your art as a hobby. This is not a hobby. You don't do a hobby for this long, okay?
mm-hmm,
And get it together. So
mm-hmm.
give the top five. And listen, it's no shade to anybody you've ever worked with or anything like that. But so far, give 5 movies for people to go watch. If they sign in the Tubi right now, what 5 movies of yours would you want them to watch?
Oh my gosh, and this is definitely going to be at random off my memory. Like it's not no shade. It's just trying to remember them.
Okay.
So we've already mentioned The Assistant 2, The Family Affair. Of course, watch the first Assistant, because I'm in that as well.
Okay.
The He Say She Say,
Okay.
Concealment, which by the way, the sequel to Concealment will be coming out May the 1st.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Family Over Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, you
Okay.
got all these movies.
I know. It is like okay, and then of course, okay, and the one that you mentioned, I think it's the Christmas Family Secret or Christmas
Mhm.
Secret.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie, but it's really good.
It's a Christmas movie that's there. Um, I have one dropping on the 22nd of this month. I'm in Sweet Mahogany 3.
Are you?
Yes.
Girl, those sweet mahoganies or something else. No, Lord.
So you're gonna enjoy this one profusely. You should enjoy this.
Am I grown enough to watch this one? Because I don't know. I'm like, damn, am I grown enough to watch this? Okay. Yes. Yeah,
The
the sweet
the other
mahoganies or
side of me.
something. The
And
other
the other
side?
side of me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell the people how they can find you, Karenita.
So the best thing, and I've tried to consolidate these films to where you could just put in my nickname Bird and all of them will pop up, but you literally can just put my name in there and they'll start to populate on Tubi, all the movies that I'm in. I started to do that just now, but my phone don't want that right. But yeah, you can do that. Look for me on YouTube. I have a whole YouTube channel that you can follow that I'm
Spell
getting
your
ready
first
to
name
have.
for people, please, that are listening.
So my name is Karenita. That's Caranita, but you can call me Bird. You know, the animal with the wings. Call me that. That's
Okay.
what I prefer. Don't put no Y in my name. I can't stand it. They try to spell it BYRD, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. But I'm
Okay.
gonna need y'all to quit confusing me. It's just how you spell it. Can y'all not spell? Do y'all refuse to spell? Just Bird. I have a rant about that that's coming out as well because Biscuitville, count your days because they did that to me. I told the girl specifically BIRD. I spelled it for her. I wasn't trying to be funny. I spelled it for her. Don't put no Y in there. She gonna spell it BERD.
I get called Clara every day, so I understand. And oddly enough, people call me Paula.
Who?
Paula.
Who is that?
Carla. I can say Carla and they'll say Paula.
Y'all just playing with me. Y'all just want to
Okay.
Y'all just want to make me mad.
So do they need to put the V in there or do they just put in Karenita Bird?
They can put it in Karenita and that should pop. That should do the trick.
Y'all see, I start sweating. Did you see I just started spontaneously sweating?
Man, I've been turning this on and off since the break.
Baby, I hope you ain't going through perimenopause like me. It's the devil. It's Satan. It's of Satan.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But I started at 38 and I'm 51 and now I'm in the thick of it. So I'm just like, help me, God. Okay. So we gonna make it. So they can find you by putting in Karenita.
Yes.
Harrelson, and it's Harrelson.
Why, yes, it is.
So people, y'all got some movies to watch. Go check out Miss Karenita V. Harrelson, Karenita Bird.
Make it a Tubi weekend.
Make it a Tubi weekend. Why not? You know, and go out there and watch one of my movies too. Go out there and watch Bloodline of the Jewel. Okay.
I'm there for Bloodline of the Jewel. Shout out to Evan Gibson and them.
Yeah. And shout out to Nikisha Wrights. We just filmed last week. Wrights. What Fairy Tale Part 2. I filmed that last weekend and it was so much fun because I got to play a seasoned citizen. Not I don't call them senior. Seasoned citizens.
I can't wait to work with that young lady as well.
Nikisha, she's dope. Oh, you would love working with Nikisha.
I just met her not too long ago. I think it was like last month or the month before last. But yes, I can't wait. It's a number of people that I can't wait to work with.
Yeah, me too. There's some other people that I really, really want to work with in this industry, and it's gonna happen. Our time is coming, right?
It is.
Definitely. Right, we just gotta say it.
Girls, right there. It's right around the corner, girl. I can hear them.
Absolutely.
I can hear them. I can hear them. They is on the way. They
Karenita, you say it right there.
Like the ice cream truck, girl. Yes.
Y'all, well, listen, she's definitely on Facebook. Follow her. Like she said, she be about her business, y'all. This woman be about these movies. You hear me? So please go watch one of her movies.
Go home. That's what I do. I go to work and go home.
Listen, support this young lady. She got to feed this 10-year-old him. That's what she said. Okay, now, doggone it. Because children cost money, if y'all don't know. And it's just amazing to be able to do what you love. So, Karenita, any words for the people before we get out of here?
Bless you for having me. This was awesome. I had a great time. Can't wait to bring it in. Be on the lookout for basically the promotion tickets, sales for that. I'm looking to have a premiere in Charlotte, so we're trying to make it a thing, and make it a whole event. And that's probably just going to be the first one because that's 2 premieres I have to get ready for. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the new film dropping. I got 2 coming up.
Okay.
And some more after that, I'm sure. So I'm excited.
You got this, girl. You got this.
Either way, peace and blessings. Yes.
And I pray that God just give you everything you want and need and desire so that you can take care of you and whoever else is attached to you that you love. You know, I always ask God and my ancestors for an overabundance of blessings so that they can trickle down and bless somebody else, not just me, you know, not just my family, but people I don't even know. I love to randomly bless people when I can. So, you know, it's coming. Okay?
It is.
Well, you definitely caught my eye. And I have been watching you over the years. And I'm very proud of you. And I don't even know you. So, I mean, I didn't know you. And I was like, this young lady is on her thing. and I see what she's doing. So kudos to you.
Thank
Kudos
you.
to
Thank
you.
you.
And I can't wait for us to have another show when we both sitting on top versus in the
Okay.
middle. Because we're not on the bottom. We show enough ain't there.
Yeah. And we
But
gonna cut
baby,
up. We gonna
we
cut
gonna
up
say
and
started from
holler.
the bottom, but now we here, man. Okay.
We gonna be like,
So you are
oh,
crazy girl.
and
I love it. Look,
there he is in the
hi.
flesh.
How
It's
are
mine.
you?
It's
Look at
mine. It's
Look at he
mine
like,
right
oh my God, look at that.
here.
I love it. I love it. Well, Karenita, thank you so much for coming on Crazy Carla's Concoctions. I hope you have a great Easter weekend. And y'all, until next time, Crazy Carla's Concoctions signing out. Peace.
All right. Bye, you guys.
That's my girl right there.